those bridges with that fire we couldn't put out. And I stood outside and watched it as it burned from house to house. And with a faint sense of accomplishment, I pretended not to cry. I turned and muttered, now the worst has finally come. I kept your memory in a room inside the only house I couldn't bring myself to let the fire have its way with. So while everyone expects the flames have cleansed the place I left, what they don't know is I crossed that bridge before I burned it. Don't say her name where I can hear you. Don't talk of the future in your hopeful tones. Don't try to say she wasn't worth it, 'cause this fire's cost me everything I own. I made my way back through the city, between the houses used for fuel. Sat down in your little room, took out that box marked never open. Now I'm sweating through my clothes, breathing in your smoke. I'm keeping my eyes closed, and I will die inside this hole. I've tried living in the valley, the shadow of moving on, but I couldn't breathe without your music in my lungs. Don't say her name where I can hear you. Don't talk of the future in your hopeful tones. Don't try to say she wasn't worth it, 'cause this fire's cost me everything I own. And don't talk of the future in your hallowed tones. And don't try to say she wasn't worth it, 'cause this fire's cost me everything I own.